Hello, hello. How is everybody? Holly, how are you doing? You in fact refiled in time? Awesome. And thank you for the sub. That's so sweet. So, this seemed hilariously appropriate due to like tax season being over finally and all that. Well, for some people, not for everybody. But you know what? For most people. Hydrate. Okay. Eclipse. Yep. All the babies. All the little digis. This is so appropriate. You love it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Which is all the more funny because it technically came off the poll. It was tied with something else. And I was like, oh, this is too perfect. We have to go with this. So, I actually don't remember how long Death and Taxes is, and I haven't played it really before, but I do too pick with lemons. I got an achievement for lemons. That just says start the game. What? I've heard of this game. I've heard it's pretty funny. I haven't played it, so I'm excited. Click to skip intro. But what if I don't want to skip the intro? Oh, okay. So we click through it to go to the next panel. And I would click in the middle mouse button if I want to skip. Fate, Keeper of the World or of World Order. Alright. Good to see. Lemon! Lemon! Why lemon? No! Go back! I want to look back. What's so special about the lemon? Eyeballs, skull, leaves, lemon. Alright. He looks troubled. Yep. You gotta go buy some freaking lemons. That's cool. Market. Oh god, I got the hiccups. You got lemon?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Voice line.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Alright. Oh dear. Apparently you didn't want people bothering him. You got lemons. You going back home. You doing mad science. He creates us! I understand. Begin no, not yet. I gotta make myself look good. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Ah, even better. Hang on, I want to look at all of them. Invisible! Oh yeah, we gotta go for this one. Oh, that is atrocious. I love it. Oh yeah, gotta be this. I get to customize my Reaper, naturally. Yes! So this is our Reaper. Kitty cat!
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 26.
Dude, if you're gonna name me a number, at least remember what number you're on.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Where am I? What am I? I don't care much for being just 26. Can I be Fate? Hello, pleasure meeting you, Fate.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Okay.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Uh-huh.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. And do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Will I get paid for this?
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
You won't pay me!
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Are you proud of that one? Are you proud of yourself?
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
I was born to do those.
Yes, you were. Literally. I will now show you your workplace.
Okie dokie.
One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
Okay.
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Alright. Let's get to killing. Little skulls. Okay. Oh. I got phone. In-depth overview. The merits of nuclear power. Marker of death? Oh, that's talking about the background. Okay. In-depth overview. The merits of nuclear power. Okie dokie. The rules. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day. 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck. Feed your soul. Okay, so we got 2 peeps. Who are you? Age 46, Anderson Weller, economic consultant. Anderson has saved countless of businesses from going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. Okay, let's check out this guy. Victor Yashin, 47, safety inspector. Victor graduated at the top of their class and made a fast climb on the career ladder, becoming the chief safety inspector of a local nuclear power plant. They have already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. I mean, easy, right? They both die. Not. Yes. And you can live. Don't ask me again. All my choices are final. There you go. You want to confirm your choices? Yes. No murder hobo? But I could totally be a murder hobo if I wanted to, right? Hang on. Whoa, really tall. Oh look, there's fate. Yeah! Where are we stopping? What is this? Is this like my hut? Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium? What? What's this?
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer.
That's a pumpkin.
The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous
Ah,
Quartermaster.
of course. I love this guy. He's great. Never heard of you before. It makes you famous. The Immortimer? An honor to meet such a legend.
Aye, 'tis me, terror of the waves. I may have grown most humble with age, but tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever.
Just excuse me while I eat chocolate. Can I buy stuff here?
Aye, Ye are visiting me ultimate dream, the Emporium. Browse at your will.
Alright. What's this? I got no monies. Autumn balls. This elegant countenance is meant to be worn for celebrations during the gloomiest of times of the year. Really brings out the eyes, those deep, soulless, empty, dark eyes. Accelerated electromagnetic waves, which travel through the aether and then blast them all at you. Wonderful. I want that. Perfectly regular-sized toy gerbil made out of rubber. I want that. I got no money, Mortimer. What do I do? Food. No, I didn't mean to come back. I'm sorry, Mortimer. What's this? It. Up. Oh, he just moved away from the elevator. I guess I was messing with him too much. What's up, bud? Can I not stop here? I guess I can only stop in places that are lit up. So does that mean we gotta go see Fate? Let's go see Fate.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Really good.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all.
Question. When do taxes come involved? Oh.
Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
I did.
To be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice.
You're wrong. I picked it.
Sometimes none of the options are good. Not for everyone.
Alright, I'm done with my candy bar. You won't have to listen to me.
Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Question?
Nope, ready for anything.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines.
Okay,
And keep up the good work.
sounds good.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
So what happened? I guess if I just don't do my job. Now I can go see Mortimer. Mortimer, I have money now. What type of bar? Three Musketeers. Do we want the gerbil? What is a widget? Like, what's the difference between... You know what? Do we want the pumpkin? We got a widget. We got two widgets and a pumpkin. But if we wear the pumpkin on our head, it'll cover up our fabulous makeup. There won't be any
Lord blimey, how did
consequences
this
for that.
monster
It's
even
fine.
Get here. 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder. Found a tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing. Can't imagine it being useful for anything.
What?
But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Oh, that's all. That makes it completely worth it then. Why would it not be? Hang on. What's that? Hang on. I saw a box, Chloe. Mortimer's! Is this my stuff? I want it! What can I get? I guess you have to go to bed. In the day. Pumpkin? We'll get the pumpkin, don't worry. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Mortimer's is down here. Does Mortimer change his stuff every day? Alright. Yes! The economical esprit of bankruptcy strikes the chocolate producing and trading industry. Chocolate scarcity is now in effect. Well, good thing I ate my chocolate bar. They can't take that away from me. Why is there a coin? Oh, it's my money. Got it. Hope you found our accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. Oh, you rhymed! I'm I am handing you another simple task. Quota for the day. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual. So we gotta kill somebody that has a engineering or industrial. So you're a factory worker, so I think you fall into that. You're a homemaker, so you don't count. And an engineer. So it's a choice between these two. Unless I just wanna go wild and have fun. Who you? I mean, I don't see a reason to... What? Money, calm down. Be quiet. You're noisy. I can't think. Alright. Luther Marlowe, 38. Factory worker. Working in a factory is very monotonous. You almost become a machine yourself. At least that's how Luther feels most days. They go through a set of predetermined motions, one after the other. However, this has also given them ample time to compose poetry. Rafika? Al-Quiri? I'll go with that. Aerodynamics engineer. Very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out some new experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with the dog. I can't leave a dog without their owner? That would be criminal! Sorry, bud. You gotta die. You get to live. All decisions are final. And you get to live just by sheer not having that occupation. There you go. Good job today, guys. Alright. Let's go see Fate. He'll pay us, and then we'll go see Mortimer again. Because Mortimer is the most important person here.
How was the second day on the job?
Great!
It gladdens me to hear that. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Maybe? I don't know.
Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell. And it is my job to tell these things. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Sounds great. I understand what I'm doing. Hope I get to kill more people. Can I get a vacation?
Nope.
Aw.
Rest well. You will need it. See you.
Kitty cat! Can I pet the kitty? Woo, money! Let's go see Mortimer. I don't know. What is that?
Jolly Roger!
Bowtie.
Again ye honor me tiny abode with your visit.
Always, Mortimer. Fancy suit, bowtie. Theo resonator. Infernal illuminator. They're getting expensive. I gotta start saving money, guys. Sorry, Mortimer. You're too rich for me right now. Can we not go and go to the Cerberus Den? Or am I waiting for something specific for that? Nah! Yeah. Yay! Another day on the job. Ooh, monies. Let me put all the monies up here. There we go. We got monies. What's up? Pro news. Manufacturing plant grinds to a halt after death of a worker. Turns out they were single-handedly keeping it operating. Then I have a lot of concern for that factory. A unique development in wind turbine design found. Increase energy production while lowering costs. Good on ya. Where Pumpkin? Pumpkin is gone. Apparently Mortimer got rid of it. Or someone else. Someone that's much more savvy with their money bought it. Okay. Sorry, Fate. What's going on? New day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now. But just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles, then send them to me by fax. 2 humans have to die. Alright. Let's see. I'll have to look at these one at a time because there's like a ton of them. It should be easy picking 2 people out of this. Alright, Columbia Hunter, 47, airplane pilot. Columbia is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children, As a hobby, Columbia is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Seems fine. I have a feeling that if I kill him, that he will die while piloting a plane and it will kill many more people. Salome Albion? Art forger. Forger? Started imitating famous artists as a hobby. Then they discovered their partner was selling the forgeries while telling clients the artworks were real. Salome was furious. Oh, okay, you weren't doing it on purpose, I guess. Well, you kind of were, but you weren't meaning to sell them. I don't know. Furious at first, but due to financial difficulty— oh, never mind. An original piece they're most proud is an oil painting of Bullfinch. You're on thin ice, Salome. Okay. Raphael has always had a problem with authority, which is why he got fired from their previous police jobs for insubordination. They prefer to work alone anyway. They started an investigation firm hoping to catch dangerous criminals, but mostly get hired to follow cheating spouses and take incriminating photos. Yeah, that's the life of an inspector. Private detective. You're undecided. Leo is in politics for over 40... Zydian drives children to and from school every day. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they're usually pretty lax about it. Sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. Ugh. Well, I guess Salome gets to live. Hydrate! Okay. The squeaks are joyous. They are. I love them. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright. So I'm thinking these two. I guess I'll read your bio. Are tired, relaxing government's meddling in the real estate market, although nobody funds his proper roof. The rumor... yeah, duh. He had me at the first sentence. Anyway. Yeah. I respect the dude who's willing to drive kids to school, but if you're gonna be on drugs, you might end up getting someone hurt. So, you die, and you die. There we go. Just two, right? With authority, that's fine. It's fine. You guys get to live. Alright. Salome, you only managed to get out of this because I thought I only had to put one over there. Okay, yeah. And they're gone. Boss man, why do I not get more money for judging more people? We need to discuss a raise,
Yes.
sir.
My latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Thank you for the hydrate. Awesome. Balancing the world, getting things done. Fine, more or less. Still a bit confusing. Feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible?
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy.
Why do I constantly taste lemons?
Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today.
Okie dokie.
Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Yeah.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Awesome. We got another day. Sir, we need to discuss my payment. I mean, I guess I did technically only kill 2 people, which isn't that much more than what I normally do. It's like
Prepare
1
for
or 2.
a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
How much is it? Yes.
Ye know why I was the stern of the seas? Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten.
Huh?
And you know what, matey?
What?
Found there the most particular set of ears.
Yeah.
Wearing them gives ye supernatural hearing.
Awesome.
Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw them all right overboard.
Oh, my,
Plotting
nice.
with the fishes now they are.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the story, Mortimer. I appreciate it. Now, if you'll excuse me. Mortimer. How do I change it? You need a mirror? We gotta get a mirror before we can change? Okay, I'll go and get a mirror. Do I have to wait for Mortimer to have a mirror? I like how these guys move across the floor. They just kind of go dip, 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 dip. Come on, move again. It's funny. Yeah! Alright. Let's get to work. All survived in plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. Good job, dude. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. It's probably... I can't even get a drink! You're hitting me too much! Alright, give me a moment. Let's see, how much water do I have? Yeah, I can chug this. That's a lot of water! Portrait of the Dusk initially sells for $200,000 at the Royal Art Auction. Turns out to be an impressive forgery. Yep. Experimental paints turn out to be toxic to the environment. You don't say. Private Eye accidentally catches an illegal arms deal in the act while trailing adulterous spouse. School bus driver on a stroll struck by a drunk driver. Alright. What's our rules today, my friend? Have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours, appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some of the rules for you. 3 humans have to die. That's it. That's all I got. Alright, let's take a look at our candidates. What do you mean your position is a guru? Bartomeu? Experienced a spiritual awakening after eating moldy cheese with questionable origin. While on vacation, now they spend their time spreading their newfound wisdom to anyone who will listen. Aww. I'm gonna just set you right there. Franklin Haber. Pilot. Franklin considers themselves a hotshot pilot, having modeled their demeanor after an action movie they saw at a young age. They wear large sunglasses all the time, drive around on a motorcycle, and attempt reckless stunts in their aircraft. I mean, you're not a passenger craft, right? I don't see a problem with it. I have no clue how to pronounce your first name. Professor. Renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations. It's the best way to force them into being more attentive and creative, they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with troubled past. Aw, that's sweet. Thus far, Herman has had an absolute crazy life, traveling around the globe with their post-rock band. They have 2 younger sisters who often join the tours. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. That's interesting. Interesting. I just noticed that the text at the bottom does stuff. Don't think I've met anyone from these. Alright. Fate wants this one to live specifically. We'll see if anybody else is worse. Bart Green, banker. Bart is a wealthy banker, married with 2 kids. They had an affair with the brother of their spouse. But the partner found out and took off with the kids. Then the brother committed suicide. Oh, Jesus! And Bart and Sorrow moved into a huge countryside mansion where they wait alone to meet their lover again. I mean, might as well, right? They're waiting. Alright. Sorry, guys. One of you has to go. Well, Fate wants this one to live, so I'll give him a pass. And you're actually, like... Well, reckless pilot. Here's our lucky winners. Why do you not let me put things on top? There we go. Alright, put these down. Pick these two up. Live. Live. Yep. All done for the day. Alright. Fate, now that we have upped the number to 3, I still say I need to be paid more.
Grim.
Oh, kitty
there
cat.
you are. Let
Kitty.
us be quick.
Kitty's looking less friendly. Or maybe more excited? I can't tell.
All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper.
I do take my job very seriously, sir.
If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities.
Do you want to take 50 drinks, got 50k points, and an itchy finger on your mouse? I might run out of water before that happens. The cat delightedly meowed.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Sir, you're still paying me the same amount. Fine, I'll go
What
see.
ho?
What is that?
How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Is that a fidget spinner? Well, I can't do anything with that until... Where do I get a mirror? Or is it at Mortimer? Do I just have to roll high for Mortimer to give me something? Alright, back to the job. I don't know if I'm missing something. I'm kind of just going with whatever he tells me right now, and then if we have time, we'll do another round where I just kind of do whatever. Charming real-life tale of math professor helping a young math genius to be turned into film. Foolhardy pilot attempts complicated aerial stunts, crashes aircraft straight into the ground. Concert review. 1000 Mod show at the Chaos Theater was both amazing and mental. Unexpected tornado destroys mansion of a wealthy ex-banker. Alright. Good morning, Grim. Good. Are you paying attention after all? You are paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent. Else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. I hope you're enjoying the routine. Alright. Let me just put my monies up here. Good luck, Squeak. Okay. Systems analyst? Does that count as a science background? I think you're considered science. You're a student. You're an asteroid hunter? A podcaster? Sad person? Literary critic. Okay. So the system what do you consider a science background? This one probably is one. Geneticist. Secretly researching genetic complaint plants and animals, in addition to mammals, capable of photosynthesizing sunflowers with ears. They also dream of a pet hedgehog with an actual hedgehog instead of spines. With an actual hedge instead of spines. So far the research has been costly, but they believe it is for a greater good, and their colleagues are on high alert. Alright. Well, you are a scientist, so you get spared. On the verge of finishing a proposal for a delivery system, low-cost drones, big cutting-edge drones to safely and effectively transport food from stores or restaurant people that got the idea. Looking at stressed food delivery person on a bike in the rain. 2 humans. Okay. Student, Studies a lot and has perfect grades at school, but still finds time to volunteer at the local soup kitchen as much as possible. They sometimes even buy extra soup materials with their own money, making a lot of disadvantaged groups a lot more happy. Aw, good kid. What begun as a constant stargazing as a child turned into a career in astronomy. I think you are a scientist then. Well, we're down to 2. Alright. Basically a default human. Oh my god, I love that as a term. That sounds so insulting. Default human. With few to none bells or whistles attached. They say a lot and are often grumpy, or just sit in a corner silently. Maybe their secret way of coming up with jokes. They're the originator of a comedy podcast about bad films. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pin, they realized from the moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pins. Interesting. Well, by way of YouTubing my last 2 choices, bye-bye! My money is yelling at me. You live. You live. You live. And you live. Good job, everybody. All's day in a work. All's day in a work? All in a day's work. That's the word I wanted to use. How's it going, sir?
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Okie dokie.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I feel like I'm not killing enough more people. Meh, a job
Is
like
it,
any other.
though? I can almost imagine what a normal, basic, dreadful, everyday job would feel like. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Absolutely.
Your certainty soothes me. Ours is the tradition, and those should not ever change. For that is the meaning of a tradition, yes? This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made?
But you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done.
True enough. One must be in charge. The others are there to follow. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Not really.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Sounds good, sir. Your cat doesn't look as active today. Wee, let's go see Mortimer.
Have ye seen such
Mirror.
things before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
We need Mirror. Oh, it's only 200. Plus the pumpkin's back.
'Tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse.
Uh-huh.
Plundered the lot of it, even the mirror.
Good job.
Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covers it in all gold, too, course. Aye,
Of course.
a proper beauty.
Yep. Good job, Mortimer. Pumpkin! A coin, the thing which usually makes up the largest portion of any buried treasure. Do we want pumpkin or do we want coin? We have money for one. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were raving over the pumpkin earlier. We can get the pumpkin.
Ah, a spooky
Oh, yes,
tale
tell
if
me
there
about
was
it.
one. Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once.
Ooh.
Seemed like good loot at first, but nay. A monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like two lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons,
A
though.
were-pumpkin?
And even then, only 1 month a year.
Oh wow.
So 'tis not much of a curse.
Oh. So you took his head? Yes!
Knock, knock.
Must be hearing
No,
things.
not hearing. It's far deeper than that.
Must be losing my
Nothing to
mind.
lose, I'm afraid. You might be gaining something instead.
What are you?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
Don't have time for this. Fine?
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened? He's seeing you, Reader. It's a grim world out there.
Are you proud of that one? Alright. Perfect. Oh, we have sombreros? That's amazing. So many hats! Whoa! Oh, I love that. I actually don't really like the cat ears as much. That's kind of... I was just thinking we'd put cat ears on the skull. We're going with this one. I haven't got... Ooh! We match? Beautiful. Lit. There we go. Yes, we shall end the day. Let's go to work. Do your job. Oh, that's a long letter, my friend. Miniature fast-breeding hedgehogs with poisonous spines are eating everything. Nice. Critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing themselves with a pen. Comedian chokes on stage, literally. Thousands of already low-paid delivery workers lose jobs to carrier drones. Big asteroid alert. It's coming right at us! We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. Quota for the day. Total of 6 humans have to die. At least 2 humans aged 60 or older have to die. Any humans with an economy-based profession have to die. How many do we have? 8? So only 2 of you guys are living. Alright, you're a banker, so you gotta die. You're retired, but you are also over 60. Shopkeeper, capitalist, astronaut. Seems like it'd be easier to find the ones that are gonna live. You are 31, so you are under the 60 age gap. Inspired by playing Space Intruder a lot as a kid, Tamal decided to join the Earth Defense Force as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time after their training, and they must now land on its surface and blow it up. Sure. You live. Alright, we got 1. Let's see. You're a... what is it? Economy-based? Or economy-related? Ballet wouldn't be... You 2 are older. Capitalist. I'm assuming a shopkeeper would be economy related, right? Maybe. Train writer, but always struggled to find work when they aren't trying to find a job. They enjoy writing rap lyrics about street life. So how many people do we have over 60? Not you, not you, not you, not you. Okay, so these two actually have to die. Yeah, I know. Because it has to be at least two 60 or older have to die. So those two have to die. When component section of the lawyer, you're still open to the suspect. Huh. Ballet. So I think you have to die. And I think you have to die. Pretty sure you have to die. So it's between these two. Ballet in a mansion are admired for all the other workers. They make no movements, which could be construed as redundant. Once they were a suspect of gruesome murder, even though it would be impossible for them to be the murderer. I mean, sure. There you go. Easy. You live? Why do I have to pick them up to actually, like, mark them as live? Oh my god, I can write on them? Heart. Stir. Hopefully Death doesn't get too upset about me writing on profiles. Oh wait, no, I'm Death. Fate. Fate is the one that would get upset. Wait, no. You go over here. I can't choose what order they're in. There we go. You over here. You over here. You die. You die. Over here. Over here. You die and you die. Good day to you all. How's it going, Fate?
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
But not me.
Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times.
Excellent. With this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper.
Wait, does that mean I am part of the economy and must die now?
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
I know it was bad. That's what matters.
Certainly not good, no. It is as bad as it has ever been. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Alright. Money! Let's go see Mortimer. I can go up here now? Gus! Are you a ghosty? Wait. What is this? What is this? What's up, Gus? Hi!
Huh? What do you want?
I am Grim number
Fresh
26.
face
How are
in
you?
the head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What do you do here?
I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
What do you mean?
Liquor, spirits, booze, firewater, rock gut. You're after something. Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
Isn't this why you get paid?
Yeah, And you oblivious slobs couldn't survive a day without us janitors. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
I appreciate you
Gee,
saying.
thanks. Something else you wanted? What's that supposed to mean? Why does everyone think ghosts are dead humans? Of course not! No! No, ghosts aren't mere residue, a relic of humans, animals, or whatever other entities. We're just ghosts.
Oh.
We're beings unto ourselves.
Oh.
I am the ghost of a ghost. Yeah, pretty much.
How does that work?
How do you think? I ghosted around a long while, doing my ghost business, and then one day, I died.
How's
I
it
know
different?
what you're thinking now, and yeah, there is a ghost apartment. Northeasterly direction down on floor 133.
Ah.
Not too busy over at Geisthold, though. Ghosts don't die that often. Comes with the territory. Something else you wanted?
How do you claim
Simple.
things?
I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float into the trash bin. Like dust, for example. One dust particle at a time.
That
Or the
sucks.
drinks. One droplet at a time.
Isn't that really tedious?
Maybe a bit tedious, yeah. As if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them, literally.
I got a name.
Do you really? Or you just another number in a long line of numbers? Something else you wanted?
What can you tell me
Sarah,
about the barkeep?
They're hella cool.
Why, thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to work anyway.
Got droplets to pick up. How you doing?
Whoa. Hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the water.
Nice drum roll.
Sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new.
Heck yeah,
Just dapper like the River Acheron.
I am.
The outfit screams vintage.
Hell yeah.
So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Feels pretty good.
On the brighter side of undeath, eh? I'm sure you never thought this was how you'll end up. Sometimes these are the cards we are dealt. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple. All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink
Ooh.
inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
I love
Right,
quizzes.
The gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing else to it.
Alright, let's go do it.
Here we go. Prepare for question number 1.
Alright.
On a stroll around the local forest, you happen upon an unfamiliar animal. Their leg is trapped in a devious trap and is bleeding profusely. The beast will likely not survive for long. How will you react?
I don't like any of these answers. Well, if I have to pick one.
Time for question number 2. After years of working a stable, albeit a monotonous office desk job, you are let go due to a corporate downsizing.
Okay.
This, however, has given you a chance to reinvent yourself. What will you become?
My choices are a mathematician or an executioner. And I'm kind of doing that right now, so.
Next up, question 3. Almost there. After being tasked with creating a computer game about dating monstrous eldritch gods, you've come up with several characters.
Okay.
Which of the possible god beings is clearly the hottest and most dateable of the lot?
Oh, this is gonna be a toughie. Mostly abs, but with gorgeous blonde mane. The blind idiot god, at least they're fuzzy. Grotesque tree with a warm heart. One arm, eternal flexing. Ethereal beauty, a bit translucent. Half wolf, half ram, half tank. I mean, we gotta go with the one arm that's eternally flexing, right? We gotta. It's a no-brainer.
Alright, final stretch. As I said, before is all anyone ever needs, right? You find yourself in front of a very difficult situation. Moments after having made a choice, you realize you made a grievous error. Regrets now gnaw at you for this poor decision. There are a few options for proceeding.
Regret nothing. I don't make mistakes.
Got it. Let me just calculate the results. Won't take but a moment. Combative, antagonistic, despotic tendencies. Heck, I've got the perfect brew for you.
Sounds good.
Let's go for 4 centiliter cinnamon whiskey, 2 deciliters apple juice, and 1 whole lime properly squeezed.
Heck yeah.
Next up, a splash of hot sauce and a splash of lime soda, with a side garnish of cinnamon caramel crystals.
You like cinnamon, don't you? I have no idea what this is.
Quiz tells no.
Oh, it's pretty though.
I think I'll call it Armageddon Punch.
Nice.
First one's on the house.
Goodbyes. Fine, I'll try it. Space-time warps on in itself, brutally folding dimensions down to a singularity that ignites under the unfathomable pressure. It's almost a death-changing experience. Reasonably yummy.
Heck, an understatement of the century. Now what else can I get you?
Your tip jar is pretty neat.
Oh, thanks. Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones. It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. You take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere. Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
Who else works in the
Heck,
office?
were I able to count and name all the folks? You likely haven't fully realized the size of this place. You've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders of the Calculatorium, the abysmal archive with its archivists.
Alright.
Cadaver resources. They're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues.
Yep.
Middle management. Nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us. Basically ever. Same with Fate. Many of the regular workers come by the den, though, so keep your eyes and ears open.
Sounds good.
What else you got in mind?
What's your take on the janitor?
Chatting to our spooky one, eh? Don't mind the grump, it's a ghost thing. Gus especially has a pretty dang irascible nature, but there's a layer of performance to it. In truth, they've been hella helpful around the den throughout the ages. I'm grateful for that.
Well, that is good.
Besides, the office itself couldn't operate without Gus and company. What else you got in mind?
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Good day to you, madam. Grim day. Grim day. I get it. Alright. I think we're revisiting. Let's go find
Good
Murder-
patron, me
Glasses.
ship of goods is at your service.
Now, I don't know what this thing does, and he always seems to have it. So, let's save for that for now. Can I, like, go out? I noticed that there's, like, a... Nope. Doesn't look like it. End the day. Alright. Time to get back to work. Piggy! Let me move the piggy over here. Good luck, Squeak. There we go. Local man commits suicide after losing family savings in market crash. Respected financier found dead after devastating market crash. Suicide suspected. Crooked bankers, master bank officials under investigation for years-long fraud. Grouchiest senior in the Cosmopolis dies, still manages to make life worse for everyone. Locals go back to eating plain boiled potatoes when spice shop closes after death of owner. Big asteroid successfully blown up. Astronaut returns unscathed. Alright. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Don't forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die, spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Alright. Scam artist! Ex-politician. There we go. Let's see. Ain't nothing better than pressing that pedal to the metal. Feel the torque ramp up, blast over dirt road. Juniper lives for the excitement, the rush of adrenaline, which is surprising. As when not behind the wheel, Juniper is very calm and cool, always keeps their emotions in check. Alright, you seem okay. How about you? Gardener. Rosalind's favorite plant is the common grass, which they implant everywhere they work. No flowers, no trees, no bushes. Only grass as far as the eye can see. The lack of biodiversity in these gardens is seriously affecting the local bee populations. I mean, she is hurting bees, but we'll see. See if there's somebody else who's worse. Smuggler! There isn't a thing Trez won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques, artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. Unemployed. Jake, a self-prescribed chemist. Loves to create new interesting recipes in the kitchen. Jake's latest work involves mixing opioids and uppers. They also enjoy showcasing their new inventions to the local club scene. Helicopter pilot. Works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much they fly around all day, even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Well, aren't you a dick? Alright, so one thing I noticed. Humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Are they talking about drug dealers? Which would mean... No, you can still die. Guess that would mean these guys if it's talking about that, because there's no one in the list that's like, quote-unquote, helping. You're a gardener. No, you're the gardener. So I guess the easiest thing to do would be to take care of these two. Because I think, well, by helpful against the troubles, I think it's talking about drugs. So if we want to just do everything perfectly right, these guys would technically live. I don't know if this is right, I'm just guessing. You two can live. And then you two die. Increase a single world per rant. Wait, what did that say? I got some achievement. I did it. That one was actually a little more difficult. I don't know if I actually picked the right thing. Oh, are they wanting to talk to me? What's up?
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work.
Okay.
Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
Yeah, I can do this.
You were born for this. That's what fate keeps telling you, ain't it? It's like a surge in your spine, a faint echo of a perfect chord. It's very close, Grand Weaver. Be seeing you.
Hi, Fate. Did I pick right or wrong? Key cat.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Crushing it. Profiles come in, I send them out.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval.
Perfect.
Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct.
Sounds good.
I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I wanted to ask about today.
Yes? What about today?
Did we help?
Oh, absolutely. Things are already looking up. Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Great. Perfect.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
I get a raise, guys! It finally happened!
We do what we can to provide for our spawns. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
Awesome!
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
Piece of cake.
Careful, Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Yay! We got a whole extra 100. A most adequate raise. So you two? Ooh, what is this?
Hey now, Sonny, we don't belong to nobody.
Oh. A talking plant!
Holy cantaloupe, a gruntin' good. Ha ha.
Is he calling it a gourd because of what I have on my head? Do they react to that?
Who told you about the plant department?
I'm not supposed to know about it?
No one is supposed to know about the plant department. Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing anywhere.
No such thing, but I hoped.
Who dares to hope in this day and age?
Come on, you can tell me.
Ain't nothing to tell.
Really?
We deny everything.
Come on!
Stop bothering an old plan, why don't you?
Don't be such a killjoy.
Poke your nose where it don't belong.
You can trust me.
Can we? Can we really?
I can keep a
You're
secret.
not gonna leave us alone otherwise? Yeah.
Correct.
Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big. But it's very busy.
Why busy?
What do you think? It's a department for managing plant life. There are a lot of plants. A lot. More than humans. Plants everywhere. We're real tired of folks asking about the plant department. Is why we visit the den on Sundays. Lowers the chance of bothersome busybodies with annoying questions. Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting?
Fate!
The boss? Sonny, we'd wager fate's just messing with you. Anything else, seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry?
What's your name?
Me? I'm Herbert.
Hi, Herbert.
You know, sort of like a herb-ert. A herb?
Yeah, I get it.
Good for you to have a brain. Not as lucky when it comes to the green one holding me up. My friend Tim's a bit slow on the uptake. Say hello, Tim.
Oh.
Hello, Tim.
Who's Tim?
Tim's my partner. All root, stem, and leaf. Sometimes they bloom and have the most delightful
Ooh, I wasn't ready for that.
bees from the bee
Hey,
department.
Salty Soul Rider, how's it going?
Very attractive.
Oi! Thank you for the sub. How are you doing today? We are judging lives. Doing taxes. Actually, no,
Anything else?
taxes hasn't come up in this game yet. I feel like I was lied to.
course. Makes perfect sense, don't it? Don't ask about the bee department.
Why can't we ask about the bee department?
Okay, we see you got a keen mind, so we'll let you in on a secret.
Oh man.
But you didn't hear this from us. Gotta promise you won't spill a bean.
Promise, not a word.
If at some point you break your word, beware. Our rhizome reaches far and wide, right into your room if need be.
Okay.
These roots can
Okay.
rip the skull off a skeleton.
Yeah. Just tell me the
We're
secret.
secretly developing a way for the death mark to create fungus-based undead who will devour the world.
Haha, real
I
funny.
know.
Alright, catch you later.
Not in this lifetime, Sonny.
Whoa. Oh, I can't interact with him anymore. Can't interact with Gus either. But I can still interact with Siri.
Hey, pleased to see you again. Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow. You mean my favorite pot chock full of plant department goodness? They usually drop in on Sundays due to an aversion of people, which is funny because they're really quite sociable. Personally, I love their quirky sense of humor. What else is there to say?
I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
I'll get
What
some
else you
later.
got in mind?
I'll be going.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Nobody likes Gus anyway? Yeah, Gus. You grumpy Gus. Ah, that's why his name's Gus, isn't it? Alright, back to work, guys. Oh, best newcomer! The boss recognized us! We did it! We'll just sit that right there. We'll just set that right there. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Record number of participants at Intercontinental Rally Challenge. Blasting off tomorrow morning. What? Okay. The worst apple harvest of the century linked to lack of bees. Death toll. The bee department's too busy. Death toll of the new street drug, the good juice, keeps rising. Tiger escapes smugglers. Runs amok across the Cosmopolis city, dozens mauled. City budget experiences unexpected surplus. Politicians baffled. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. Alright. Good morning, Grum. A whole week already. My, the time flies. Well, more tasks. Straight ahead. I think we are making a difference, so let us continue with what we are doing. Quota for the day. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60 if possible. Alright. So who is 35 and 60? You are 66, so you are on the chopping block, sir. Oh. Saved. Chopping block. Nope, saved. And, I mean, we don't really have a choice. What was it? Anybody between 35 and 60. And it's just these two, I think? No, you are also one of them. So I can't spare... Actually, most of them are between 35 and 60, aren't they? Oh wait, no. Hang on. You're a 31. There you go. You're safe. Chopping block, chopping block. Chopping block. This basically means those 2 are safe, these 3 die. Man, it's easy if you just pay attention to this part and don't read anything about them. This is giving you strange horticulture vibes? Bet it's the same developers? Really? I'll have to look. Could be. I will look in just a second. Fiona Yao. Mathematician, sharp mind and quick wit served Fiona well. They are math expert, so... Part-time scholar. Yeah. Leader of the Sun Cult. They're also treasure... Yeah. Motivational speaker. And a minister. Well. Live. Die. 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 Easy. All in a day's work today, boss. Consequences for my actions? Perish the thought. Alright, give me a sec before we go see Fate. Oh. Let's see. Who is our developer of this game? I can check real quick. The music's good. I really like the music. It's very classy. Let's see. Death and Taxes by Lean Kuna? Estonian indie game developer. The music is like super elevator theme, which is hilarious because we're just sitting here in an elevator. Doesn't say it's the same one, but it looks like someone else has actually searched it before. Oh, is that it? Maybe it is this. A strange horticulture dev set out to make your next favorite game. Strange horticulture was really fun. Going by dev team name, it doesn't look like the same team, but it could be the same people that just rebranded. I don't know. I have to take some more time to figure it out. Hello, Fate. How's it going?
Grim.
Did I do it?
Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up.
What is it, boss man?
Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that.
Okay.
However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days.
So who will I report
Yes,
to?
Straight to the point. While I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless.
Okay.
Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I will be informed of your progress.
I'm fine with that. Business as usual.
Quite so. And you are already acquainted. You will report to Lady Portington.
I was about to ask if I would report to the cat. I'm fine with this. Why did I get less? Yeah. Why you pay me less?
How do you live with yourself?
By breathing.
Okay, technically, you are not alive.
Fair.
Anymore. But maladies are ravaging the populace. Microbial forces having their way. A complete failure of the human body? It's not that good. Not good at all. Why can't they just stop getting sick?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Harsh.
Maybe. Or maybe not. You decide. You're probably powerless. Ain't anything you can do about it. Disease will spread until it engulfs all. Consider it a warning.
Is it your way of telling me I am slowly bringing about the apocalypse? Nah, couldn't be that. All I'm doing is doing what fate says. That's all. Mortimer!
I know what you're thinking. I do
Cactus!
provide ancient, powerful witches.
Stretch! Stretchy. Hey! Hey, Fox, how's it going? The cactus! I want it. The most brutal of plants. Yes. I want cactus. Give. What's the other thing? That's a bow tie. I want the cactus.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy.
Yes.
Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti, just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the white desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus.
What?
Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Nice. Does that mean it's gonna move around on my desk all day? That'd be fun. Whee! Yay. Next day. Fox, have you ever seen this game? Cactus. Let's put the cactus over here. Is that a plant? Oh. Okay. Join Mercury on the path to glory, a commune for those who seek revelation. Minister Ferninda resigns from office after scandal related to the pharmaceutical industry. Sun seems ever dimmer, if it's even visible due to the constant cloud cover. Where are the bees disappearing? Well, I don't know. I guess we need to check with the bee department. What am I looking at? Right. Gotta listen to the boss man. So right after I left, mere moments it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today, basically as a grim for them. I hope it's okay. Quota for the day. 3... Who? Oh, he had to cross out humans. Plants have to die. Sounds good, sir. Venus flytrap! Lives near a pond inside a forest. Munches all day on mosquitoes, flies, and dragonflies. Overall, exemplary plant doing its part in the ecosystem. We will spare the Venus flytrap because they're cool. Alright, let's see. Raw material. Cannabis sativa is an industrial hemp plant used for making clothes from its fiber. It is young, yet growing rapidly due to extreme amount of fresh organic fertilizer being provided by its farmers. Alright, sounds good. Alright, age 2. Also known as the white snakeroot or richweed, is a plant that grows on a cow pasture. It is half a meter tall and has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its small seeds within fluffy white tails in the wind. Alright. That looks like a stick. It is a blade of grass. It grows lonesome on the side of pavement at the Cosmopolis city center. It would likely wilt if not tended to. Whoever would do that, however remains a mystery. It is a miracle the blade of grass has even survived this long. Life, finds a way, I guess. Well, we've gotta support the... No, they're making me choose between 2 Venus flytraps? And 3 plants have to die. I apologize, small blade of grass. We have to spare the Venus flytraps. It's important. It's deathly important. I can't kill them. It would damage me too horribly. There we go. All done! I didn't squeak for luck. Also, did the cactus move? Pretty sure I didn't set the cactus there. How's it going, lady?
All alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying.
Tired today? Was staying up
On your
late?
own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Who is?
Fate! Everyone in the office. Haven't you seen them stare whenever you drift by?
Not really.
You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
I'm getting real sick of
Only
your
got
attitude.
Yourself to blame, mate. It's never us. Something's not right. You can feel it in your bones.
But I'm a pumpkin!
Be seeing you.
Let's go see Kitty Cat. How's it going, Bubby? The cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. Oh my god, you are just so incredibly cute and fluffy. Slowly, the cat turns her head towards you, her eyes blazing with annoyance. Meow, she mutters, then places her paw upon some document littering the table. The cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. I don't want to give up. I guess I can give up the rubber gerbil for the kitty cat. Lady Pauldington's eyes grow wide and dark as you place the gerbil on the table. She pats the chew toy with her paw. Squeak. The rubber toy squeaks eerily. See you tomorrow, I guess. The cat eagerly stares at the toy gerbil, fully ignoring your presence. Squeak. The toy gives out a sad noise as you make your way out the door.
Friend,
What's that?
your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. A cape. What is this? It's used to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. Oh, that might be helpful if I ever accidentally do it. Wait, no, I don't make mistakes. I don't need that. What is the ethereal resonator? It's been here forever. Or we can get a cape. But I am pretty dripped out as it is. Maybe we should just save our money for now. It's crazy talk. The cactus can't move. That's fair. That's reasonable logic. Alright, back to work. Baby piggy! Where'd my coins go? Piggy, did you eat it? Coins go in, one after the other. If I move it, the tiny piggy moves too. Okay, cactus go here. Organic Farming Association warns against over-fertilizing plants with local horse manure. Bees on the verge of extinction again. Many people in hospital with poisoning from cow's milk. City Council brainstorms ideas to turn Cosmos City green after the last blade of grass in the city found wilted near the sidewalk. Alright, we are back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos, we bolster order, etc. The quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Let us balance the world. Alright, we got 4 to choose from. Let's take a look at who we got. Alright, we got the editor-in-chief. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into a tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Alright. Scotsman. Alright, man. Scott works as a dentist, but sometimes regrets not becoming a scientist. Thinking it's too late to switch careers, they occasionally quench their thirst for science by trying to invent new tooth-filling materials. That's strange, but not criminal. Erza is a minister. Erza is the Minister of Farming and Aquaculture? Appointed to this position by the current cabinet for their past loyalty. Thing is, they have no idea how to run this ministry, or any other for that matter, as they keep getting political appointments only through favors of their old friends and drinking mates. Alright, you go in this pile? Robotics engineer. Kamala has been into robotics ever since their parent gifted them a mechanical construction set for their 7th birthday. They used to work at the Space Exploration Agency, designing robot rovers to be sent to other planets. They are an avid fan of violent action films. Alright, well, this is easy. You're fine. You two die. Excusey. And you two live. Easy peasy. Eh! Hello. Alright. Let's go see our cat boss. You're on the desk! What a cute baby. As you enter, the cat is whacking the chew toy aggressively with her paws. Squeaky, squeak. The toy cries in the most despondent voice possible. Can't believe how fluffy you are! Meow. The cat mutters in the most annoyed tone possible. I just want to pet you, cat. Right. Be professional. I'm here for the daily thing. With a majestic grace, the cat lowers her head into a pile of documents. Meow. The cat notes while casually twirling around on her spot, pawing at the table. I'll take this to mean I am doing well. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. A swift nod toward the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. Good day, Kitty Cat. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, I guess I'll come talk to you.
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious.
What is?
All of it. The profiles, the tasks, the chats. Too clean. Pristine. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper, not the others. Yeah. Listen to me. To me! Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off.
Alright. Mortimer!
Perhaps he requires a delightful gift for a significant friend.
Mortimer, you don't have anything else going on? I kind of am curious about the radio, though. We're gonna keep holding on to money for now. We'll do one more day. If the thing is still there and there's nothing else, we'll buy the radio. How come I can't go to the bar? Why ain't no let me go to the bar? Can I only go there on certain days? I'm sure that was pointed out to me and I don't know. Okay. I saw a random dude at the very bottom. You down there, what you doing? Over here. Alright. What's on the news? Why is there a red one? Intense debate ensues as freelance engineer unveils custom-designed combat robot with extensive weapon attachments. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. CEO of the what? Social media platform, planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Will the police finally do something about this highway menace? Okay. Your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What the darn have you been up to over there at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like proper mess. No, I've been doing fine. Okay. Hey, Bojack, how's it going? We are just, doing death and taxes, but no taxes yet. I haven't gotten to taxes. I'm confused. There are no taxes. Where's my money? Oh, I guess I'm keeping it in the piggy bank. That makes sense. Alright. Quota for the day. A total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 humans with a religious background have to die. Spare any retired people, if possible. Alright, let's find the retirees. You're retired. You're a driver. You're a postal clerk. You're an archaeologist. You're unemployed. You're a teacher. You're a sect member? So I think we only have this guy. Well, they get to live. Alright. We have... How many do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, that makes this easy! Easy! You get to live and everyone else dies. Right? It says 7. So, when? Huh? I want you to doom all the profiles today. All of them. Oh. I guess that's why I need to read those. Oh well, he's alive. Why are you such a tool sitting at your desk going over all the profiles on my list? Drew? Do them all of them. Prove you're not completely useless. Oh, that might not be even fate. So, it's fine. I will do most of them. Without much regard for anything. Is that all of them? Are you dead yet? Nope. I think that's everyone. Yay. Ta-da! Easy day of work. It's going. Deadline was April 15th, so I guess you're dead. Get it? Deadline? Love it. Alright, we gotta go see our boss. Wait, I don't know if our boss
Look
is
at
back.
the
We might be seeing
march of
boss's
death.
kitty.
Bones of the living, ground into dust.
What's your problem?
A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
A fertilizer
Ew.
for the new.
Come on, Grim. That's disgusting. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing?
Sure.
An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives.
Yeah. It's efficient.
What makes you think you're... no, that they are getting it right, throwing out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever?
I'm glad you laughed because I didn't. It was funny. Now you're just being overly
And
dramatic.
you are oblivious and gullible. Let us know.
You're
if you
gullible.
come eye to eye with a solution. Seeing you.
Bye-bye. Cat boss. How's it going, kitty boss? Can I touch the... Okay. As you enter, you see the cat prone and eyeing the rubber toy with utmost suspicion. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. The cat continues to stare, her tail waggling in a manner that seems pleased. That went well. I think I feel a bit proud. Lady Poddington sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eyes. What, you think I caused that mess? The cat continues her silence. How could I have caused this? I do what I'm told. No, cat. No way, cat. I did not make a mistake. The cat slowly rotates her head to the right. Don't give me that look. I'm a good worker. The cat slowly rotates her head to the left. I have to contact Fate. I need answers. Why am I even yelling at a cat anyway? Whatever, cat. I'm leaving. The cat blinks, then turns her attention back to the small rubber gerbil. Squeak. The toy squeaks all of a sudden. I'm getting it right because I'm always right. Is the bar open? The bar is not open, but we can go see, oh.
This port offers the best trades in the universe.
What's this? The face of the great old one. It's clothing? Nope. Still don't need the obliviator. I do not make mistakes. It is not necessary. Back to work. Let's see how the world's doing. Ex-child actor. Whoop. No, I want to look at that. Ex-child actor found dead at the Path of Glory commune after a police raid. Drug overdose suspected. Mass suicide at the Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by what looks like an overdose at the behest of a noted speaker and cult leader, Mercury St. Ionas? Noted archaeologist caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifact out of the Bahrain? Shot by militia group. Daredevil delivery driver crushed by falling debris when sudden earthquake strikes the Cosmopolis city. Everything seems to happen in Cosmopolis. Stagram. The world is a wondrous thing. Oh, what have I seen out there? Now, do try and balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Success can be forged with a handful of death. Yes. Quota for the day. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a law background. Okay, an unforeseen logic guides our hand, but logic nonetheless. Alright, so we need to spare any humans with a law background. Not you. What's a vicar? I'm assuming it's something religious. Okay. Detective? Does that count as a law? I'll count it for now. How many? 3. You're a judge, so you are a law. You're a pharmacist. Online casino operator. Definitely law. Okay. People who like to gamble but don't want to leave the house to do so. Yeah. You can. Easy. Easy. Committed to writing the perfect sermon, and thus oblivious to the turmoil at home. Their spouse is fighting a substance abuse problem, and their children are planning to debauch properties? Okay. Luckily, Jesse found a new maid with the unusual but effective methods for keeping things under control. That's a strange thing to say, but alright. Ashaki loves nature and enjoys planning, so they decide to put these two together. Their main expertise is in environmental restoration, reintroducing balanced habitats into abandoned industrial areas. They're avid drawing enthusiasts, often seen sketching wildlife in pencil art. Oh, that's cute. Roy's job is to recommend which over-the-counter medicines people should take. After getting some extra money from several herbal supplement producers, they now exclusively suggest that real drugs contain chemical elements and natural supplements are the best. Well, this is the decision. You die. You die. You die. You live. Okay, that's a little harder. There we go. You live, and you live. Perfect. Done for the day. All's good in a day's work. We're doing good. Oh, it's getting all red outside. Kitty cat. The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore like purr. Seemingly in sleep, she swings her languid paw at the rubber toy. Squeak, squeak. The toy laments their misery. I feel you, rubber toy. Kitty cat, time for the review. Wake up, cat! I don't have all day to waste. After a pause, the cat sluggishly sniffs the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. The cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seeming pleased. Great, I'll be off now. Or we could ask questions. Let's ask questions. The cat stares at you, slowly blinking. What do you think of fate? Meow meow, the cat notes melodiously. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of death? The cat shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely indecipherable. She blinks at you, perplexed. But what do you think of the common systems of taxation? Meow. The cat meows. I mean, taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already rich. The cat looks at you quizzically. The whole setup really only creates a trickle-up system where it equal to begin with. The cat is absent-mindedly poking the papers on the table with her paw, and it's clearly not balanced, hence why people always end with a version of oligarchy. The cat is starting to nod off, and technically that it has nodding in it, so it signals an agreement. She blinks at you, perplexed. That was informative. I'll be going now. The cat curls back into a ball and continues her previously disturbed slumber. Yay! Mortimer!
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer ye today?
Let's look. Spins and whirs, it clicks and clacks, very soothing and helpful at times of stress. More to you, less to others. How much money do I have? I have a lot. Let's get both of them! Heck yeah!
Well, blow me down, lad.
Tell me about it.
'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose
Fibbledy
name
scoop?
I ne'er got.
I love it.
All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found it scaling a tower. Used as a
Complaining about
rat
taxes to a
The only
cat. Look,
bugger
I
couldn't
finally
get
got a
enough.
discussion about taxes
Playing
in this
so
game
hard
about
they
death and
forgot about frivolous
taxes.
things, like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
Yay! What did he call it? A fibbledy wimmer or something like that? It was great. I want this too.
Shiver me timbers, 'tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details, but since you wish to hear it,
Yes!
I shall tell it forthwith.
Tell me about it.
There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator.
Ah!
Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it.
Oh.
The device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it.
Awesome.
Some might even call it music.
Wonderful! Alright, alright. Let's do this! We got more stuff. Fidget spinner. Okay, hang on. I can actually change the music. I like it. Deserted sand quarry turned into an ecological sanctuary attracting rare bird species. Another serial killer caught by Detective Samara laid held down. Local vicar passes suddenly of heart failure in a religious convention. Felt delayed as heart attack construed as a punchline. Judge rules to allow a severely ill environmentalist to die peacefully. Online gambling developer found dead at home, having choked on their morning sandwich. You're not allowed to stop. Keep spinning. I like this music. It's great. There we go. It's spinning again. Alright. I got plenty of stuff on my desk now. It's very active. Or, lucky day. Or is it? The unjustly denigrated? Denigrated. Unlucky number 13. I failed to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. But it is but a day, like all other days. Quarter for the day. A total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. What if they are artistic and religious? No. You don't get to stop. Keep going. Faster. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's make this easy. Humans in the field of religion have to die. So let's see where we're at. Vigilante, which means you're middle ground. Industrial chemist, middle ground. Engineer or musician. Artistic background. Music's art. So you get to live. Na. No slowing down, my friend. Keep going. Okay. Let's see. A monk. That's technically religious, my friend. Sorry. A lumberjack. That's not religious. General contractor. And a cultist. That is religious. Anyway. It's typically religious. Is your cult based on religion? Aren't all cults based on religion? No. Keep going. I can't let you stop. I'll put the cat on this topic. Okay. Loyal member of a group or devoted to... Yeah, that's religious. It's fine. Let's see. Vigilante. Claim to be a vampire hunter. Safeguarding humanity. Industrial chemist. Working pharmaceutical industry for years, trying to... Might actually come from biogenetics. Verity is certain that they can conduct some sort of chemical compound that gets the job done. Middle ground. How about you? Co-owns a lodging company where they work as a lumberjack, comply with the environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally cure protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes. How dare! Let's see. Constructs buildings, not much else. They try to do their best to manage the balance between demands of the clients and experimental ideas of architects. Their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. That means your art. How many have to die? 3! Which means we're already decided. Sorry, this music's got me bopping. I like it. It's just all kinds of classy. Jazzy? Jazzy's probably a better word. Faster! How is it going? I actually didn't realize what time it was. I'm actually gonna have to raid soon. Foxy. Oh wow, what is it doing? Did I spin it too fast? I'm gonna just let it do its thing. Alright. You get to die. You get to die. You get to die. You get to live. Wait, live. There we go. There we go. How's this game so far? Pretty fun. I just got the little music box, so I was jamming out. We currently have to report into Boss Kitty. Oh no! Oh, she's in the background, it's fine. The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. Without even glancing at the document, she purrs softly, content at your accuracy and competence. Good talk, I gotta get back to work. I hope my gift is doing well. Squeak. The sad little gerbil squeaks. The cat rolls her eyes, which is admittedly a very bizarre thing to observe. Meow, she notes, then curls into a ball, indicating it is time for you to leave. Good day, kitty cat. Played through the demo a while back and it looked interesting. So far it's been pretty... Wait, why did I only get 300? No! Kitty cat! I had a raise! It's been pretty fun. It's got that little bit of wackiness I like. A little bit of wackiness. Ooh, who are you? And who are you? Let's talk to everyone.
Yes?
Speaking of which, while I'm wrapping up these dialogues, if anybody has anyone online they'd like to raid, let me know, okay? I am Spawn 26. What is your
The
name?
name is Frank Whittle.
Whittle? Nice to meet you, Frank.
I said Frank, not Frank. Ugh.
I'm sorry. Pleased to meet you, Frank.
I'm pleased to meet you too. Ugh.
Explain your intense emanating
You
sadness.
know about the butterfly effect.
I do.
Well, what if I'm that butterfly? Eh? Haphazardly fluttering around and then millions of souls perish in anguish.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, you're not listening. Just like everyone else. I don't want that on my conscience. And that's the least of my problems. Last week someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
So the stapler thing is more awful than millions in anguish?
Yeah, you're not getting it. I was devastated, and that's still not all of it. Last month I had to work in the dog department, but I love dogs.
No, not the dogs!
No, right? And the people in the dog department, the absolute bad apples.
Well, yeah.
I was scared for the afterlife. I was. But
I imagine.
before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
Someone really has it out.
Oh, yes, they do. I have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Don't worry, that name's not as cool as Frank Whittle.
Thanks. I guess I needed that. But other people, well, they just keep telling me how great Lance Thrasher is. How fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing, how they tell the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans.
They immediately sound exhausting.
Yes, right? I don't get it either. So, I thought I had to let them know. I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
He must have been devastated.
But then Lance just said, keep it real, and then went on to do a handstand on their desk. Everyone in the office started chanting their name. Lance, 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 Lance.
What an absolute tool. And they put your stapler in a jar of strawberry jelly?
And all those other things.
What? That's intense. I totally feel better about my problems now.
So, problem solver, what do you think? What should I do?
Just kill Lance. You should get back at Lance. Make them leave you alone. Yourself seems the source of all your problems. The whole universe seems to be against you. Just kill Lance.
Yeah, I should. Wait, what? That seems a little excessive.
But that's literally what we do in this building.
You know what? I'm good now. Thank you for your insights.
Ah, good. I'm glad I could help. We helped, guys. How's it going, bud?
Accentuate the morphological field. Some reclassification of the. I should have known.
What's going on, strange fellow?
I'm the strange one, am I? Fairly put, I suppose.
I don't laugh with you.
I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive. The art or the bits I've managed to catalog thus far. Did you know there is a lot of existence?
Figured as much.
More than you are able to conceive. But never mind all that. I shouldn't disturb you with ancient account. As you're talking to one of the archive, I suppose you have new... I'm happy to oblige.
Say
What
what's
is it you
going
wish to
on. Tell me
learn?
history. Got a red profile with a message. Did you send it? Sure.
Definitely not. I wouldn't dare to interfere with the find. This is a most dire breach of conduct. I hope there wasn't anything inappropriate on the file.
It asked me to break the
Most
rules.
terrible. I hope you dealt with the matter accordingly.
I did.
We must be vigilant for these lapses in judgment.
Yeah.
A data monger, a reaper. Someone grows disillusioned with the structure before them and develops a heart of rebellion.
That's all I got, guy.
Any other questions?
Thanks for the answers. See
I
ya.
hope you enjoyed our talk. I must return to the archive. I hear it beckon.
That guy seemed like he was gonna be real long-winded. We are so helpful. We are so helpful.
Jen is always glad to see you returning. 2 weeks down and you're still kicking.
Yeah.
Well done. Say, I've been thinking, and make the choices.
Maximizing death. Death for
who
all!
gets to live and who doesn't.
I carefully compare all data with the requirements.
Your dedication and diligence are noteworthy. Must take you a long time, though.
Not that long. I'm very good at it.
Maybe, but the hope that everyone else is on the same level... Never mind me. I simply ain't one to trust a chain when I can see the other end.
That's fair.
Okay, then another question I've been pondering about the process.
Alrighty.
Do you think about the people after you've made the decision? Or do you forget all about them after it's done?
I remember, but what is done is done. Don't care. It's all abstract data to me now.
Heck, that's bleak. What's the connection with humanity?
I am a skeleton.
Anxious? Sure makes me, and I ain't even the one choosing. I don't think I can handle the pressure. Gazing upon the decision tree. Branches out across infinity. Anyway, this has been enlightening. Thanks for the answers. Anything I can get you?
I keep hearing voices. Someone contacted me using a profile.
What did this mysterious entity want? And do you follow him, or what?
No telling. Could be dangerous. I don't know. Sure.
You're already dead, ain't you? What's the worst that could happen?
Fair.
Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office. What else you got in mind?
I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
Let's see. What kind of... Let's get a Bloody Gary.
Can't go wrong with the Bloody Classic. It'll kickstart your recovery from any slump.
Wave your drink at the archives. Sure. As the seemingly metallic taste hits you, it hints at the usage of real blood, but in truth, it's just tomato juice. The drink has a sharp, peppery undertone. Still, every sip makes you feel secure, as if you've wakened from a nightmare to find yourself at home, basking in the warm morning rays of a rising sun. I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Good day, good lady. Alright.
Avast ye! Pursue the finest booty you've ever seen.
This thing is never available whenever I can actually buy it. Do I want the academic visa? Nah, it's fine. Hey, did we already go see the kitty cat? Did we go see our kitty cat friend? Yes, we did. We already got paid. Okay. Someone who has played, does this just save whenever you... Or do I have a save function? Do I need to save? Is it just autosave? I assume it autosave. I don't... Save and go back. Okay, good. Whoops. That's fine. I'll find out in a minute if it actually did it or not. Hang on. I'll open it again and make sure it's fine. Alright. I haven't seen anybody recommend... Normally Fox will, but I haven't seen any recommendations, so I'll look